Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Monday and it's build day 245. This build day 245 on the construction schedule out at Villa Feliz. And it is Monday and it is the beginning of the work week, which means we should have a full crew today and we should see a lot of productive actions happening at the build site today. So I'm excited about that, like I am excited every day to get this thing to a conclusion and get the house completed. Anyway, let's go ahead and oh, by the way, you see the skies, lots and lots of clouds, but again, it will probably burn off. I'm hoping it will, just like yesterday. It was a beautiful day yesterday for building. Unfortunately, we didn't have the full crew there since it was a Sunday anyway. Anyway, let's go ahead and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Hi, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Where are you going this morning?
School.
School. Oh, okay. Well, have a good day at school today.
Bye.
Bye. Good morning, Mila.
Hi, good morning.
How are you today?
Hi.
When is the kitchen gonna be complete? How many more?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Soon? Soon. Okay. Let me know.
For Christmas.
Okay. Okay. Before Christmas. Good morning, Roy. How are you today? Oh, Cookie Monster guy today, huh?
Yes.
Speaking of Cookie Monster, it really doesn't have anything to do with Cookie Monster, but I need dog food. Do you have dog food today?
Later.
Oh, you don't have it in today?
I buy later.
Okay, you're gonna buy later? All right, well, I'm out, but the dogs eat the scrap food, so they'll be okay.
Yeah, this stuff is,
Today's Monday. You get eggs on Wednesday?
Wednesday.
That's what I said, Wednesday. Are you awake yet?
Yes, that's me.
Okay, I have to get eggs on Wednesday. I'm almost out of eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, dog food today, eggs on Wednesday. All right, have a good day. Good morning, sweetie. How are you? Good morning. How are you this morning? Are you awake? Appa. Apo. All right, I'll see you later. Have a good day. Magandang umaga. Oh, looking beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Nice and clean. And the new grass. You have all the new frog grass. Oh, and that's new too. That wasn't there before, was it? I don't think so. I know. Beautiful. Have a great day. So you see, literally a matter of minutes and the entire weather climate changes. Look at all the blue skies. Of course, we got a couple of these, and those are just scattered rain clouds that are out there. But I think it's going to be a good day. I am predicting it is going to be a great day today, weather-wise. So one of the things I did this morning when I came in is I went to all the areas that they were working on yesterday. I just wanted to see how far we advanced on some of the build for Sunday. And although it was a relaxed Sunday, it was a lot more relaxed than I expected. But it's not so much that I'm concerned about being relaxed, and we didn't get a lot accomplished yesterday. What concerns me is the attention to detail. Do you remember the drawing I left for the builder to go by, and I gave all the dimensions on there for the vessel sink that's inside the CR on the second floor? And I was very specific because the size of the vessel sink itself is a certain diameter, and it has to fit on the top of the counter, and it can't encroach on the faucet, and it can't go too far over the edge. So what they ended up doing, they use a 3-inch pipe so you can adjust it. You have a little bit of adjustment. So I gave them the exact dimensions of where the very center is, and let me show you what they ended up doing. So it's kind of dark in here, but I think you can see what I'm talking about. So this is where the sink is supposed to sit, and this is where the faucet goes right here. We have a 42 centimeter diameter sink that goes on here. And I explained on my drawing over here that let's see, you can see, oh, over here. It's kind of hard to see, it's upside down. But what I said is, let's see, if you can see this little detail right here, let me pull it off here. So what I explained on my drawing here is the center of the vessel sink has to go 24.5 centimeters from finished edge, which is going to be edge of the granite from the outside. So it gives us enough space behind it to put the faucet, and we don't have any problem. 24.5. And where do they put it? They put it in finished. We have 2 centimeters of overlap. So instead of 24.5, they put it at 31, which means there has to be 21 centimeters. So if you put 21 centimeters from center, this is where it puts the edge of the sink on the center of the faucet that goes inside there. So I remarked it for them, so they're not following the drawing. I don't know why not. I mean, it's as detailed as I possibly can get explaining how this goes on here. So the center of it is supposed to be right here. So this circle is supposed to be in this area right here. So another correction that has to be done, just like all the other corrections, but we'll get that corrected. We'll have them cut that out, and then you won't notice that because the granite sits on the top of it, but you won't notice that there's a big hole up underneath the bottom. But it has to be done because it won't even fit. We can't even fit the vessel sink. It's the center point isn't even in any of the hole right here. But we'll fix that. I'll get with the worker on that, and we'll take care of that as well. All right, so what we're doing back here, we're trying to figure out a solution, how to do the placement of the tiles. And there's many different ways that you can do tiles. And we're going to use that pebble, that little bit of pebble, but not in between the tiles. The only place we're going to do that, and I will tell you that in a few minutes, for another solution, a problem that we had, it's going to be a problem solved. But here what we're going to do, we're going to use the tiles that I showed you that we got stacked up in the front out there. That's sort of a terracotta and stone type of color out there. And there will be a decoration right inside 4 pieces that will give a little decorative star. And then we'll go towards the edge. And then about 10 centimeters from the end, we're going to do a pebble. It's going to be the pebble with the epoxy inside there. It's going to go over the top just a little bit. We're just going to have a small lip. That way we don't have, when water sprays into the lanai out there, instead of it going over the edge and staining the side of the house where the paint is, it'll go through the floor drains that we have out there. Then what we're going to do is on the lip, on this lip section right here, we're going to take a half of a tile section, which our tiles are 40 by 40. We're going to take half of them and we're going to line them in the center. They will go down. They will go along the center right here. The edge will be pebble. This will be pebble coming down into here and stopping right here. Then we'll have tile inside here. That will be I think a very nice solution. Now let's go to the solved problem we had with the stairs. We'll talk about that by the stairway. So for our stairs right here, remember I was thinking about using those expensive floor tiles they look like simulated wood, which is what we're going to use inside the, hold on a second. Alright, so I re-terminated my cable, replacing the cable that came with the PLDT for the digital phone here. I have my own connector up here, and I put an RJ11 modular connector on this end. We'll just take the extra, roll it up inside behind the PLDT, and I just tested it out. I got a dial tone, and it all works good. So that's the first step. And then the next thing is once I get the shelf, and it's still showing processing on Lazada. But once they ship it here and I get it here, we'll put the shelf up, we'll mount it, and I'll clean up that back plate. We'll use a regular black back plate, and we'll run the fiber into the fiber coupler inside there. And even though it's not seen, I want it to be clean behind the modem as well. And I'll take care of that later. Alright, so the Hunter fan came in, and we're going to do this in we're going to start out with the basement bedroom, the first bedroom we have that's going to be complete. And it's kind of weird. I bought all Hunters in the U.S. In the U.S., when you buy a Hunter, on the box, one of the biggest things is branding, and it shows the Hunter name. I don't see the Hunter name anywhere here except for in the fine print. I see it, where was it? Somewhere I saw something that says, oh, it's not even on it's on the shipping label here. It says Hunter Revolution Classic Deluxe. So it says made in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, closer review of the box, you can see it does say, oh, it's open. It says Revolutions, and you say by Hunter. I think I'm going to open the box. I want to take a look at it because I have the same exact model in one of our bedrooms in the U.S. I want to see if it's the same thing that I have installed in my bedroom there. Right off the bat, I can tell you this is not the same unit that I have in the U.S. What they're advertising as a Hunter, because the Hunter I have, it's a thicker, much thicker unit than this right here, much thicker, and it has the big Hunter logo on it. So I'm going to say we have a knockoff here. I do not believe this is the same unit that I have in the U.S. And I'm sad that it doesn't show, and I can tell the quality. When I look at everything put together on here, this is not the quality of the one that I have in the U.S. So disappointment, but we'll hook it up and we'll see how it works. And but again, what can I say? Lazy dogs. So the precast guys are working on the back of the house today. They're doing the framing around the windows and on the area for the master bedroom and the dining room. And now everybody probably thinks, hey, this has been a slow day, but this hasn't been a slow day. Let me show you some of the stuff that I did today. And I didn't take any of it. It was mostly the networking and the cable TV stuff. I'll show you what I installed today. Inside the great room, I went ahead and hooked up the modular connector for the cable TV here and for the Cat 6 connector right here. And the Cat 6 connector terminates inside the control panel over there. I also did, let's see, you remember this morning I did the modular connector that connects to the back of the telephone, the PLDT telephone over here. And the other end of it is actually right here. We'll roll this up later, and I'll do it, like I said, I'll do a different faceplate on the back of the wall there. And then we'll connect it to the fiber modem that's hiding underneath this to keep it from getting all this debris from all the sanding. Also, you saw me earlier, I did the modular connector here in the sunroom for the Cat 6. And I did it in let's see, let's go upstairs. I'll show you what I did in the master bedroom. This connector right here. I think I did that one the other day. And then the two here, one for the cable TV and the other one for the LAN connection, and then one more LAN connection on the outside on the lanai. And down here in the basement, I went ahead and hooked up the modular connection for the Cat 6 here in the ceiling area. This is an expansion area, and this is where cable TV comes in. Now there's supposed to be I believe this is for, I'm pretty sure that the electrician hooked that up. You see the two RG cables for the cable, for cable TV. There's an in and an out for the, and I think that's what that is for a serial pass-through. And the other one goes all the way upstairs to the first floor again for the TV on the great room. That was where you saw I had the other cable TV connector. This is where I found an issue. I'm supposed to have 6 speaker wire cables here. They go to 6 different speaker wires. And as you can see, I only have 3. So I can only assume, since my electrician isn't here, he thinks that you can, on speakers, you can serial chain speakers, but you can't do that like on a 5-channel or 6-channel or 7-channel surround type of a system. They have to be independent wires, one for like left channel, right channel, center channel, subwoofer, left surround, rear surround, right rear surround. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 channels right there. And I don't know what he did, but I don't think it's right. So he's not in until some other time during the week, and I will speak to him about those connections up there. I hear a truck outside, and normally a truck means we're going to receive something. Oh, and it's the Wilcon man. Let me tell my contractor, my builder, that Wilcon is here. I think he was at Wilcon today, or he was communicating with them, so he'll probably be happy. I will probably be happy Wilcon's here. So, good news and bad news. Good news is this is the tile for the great room and the kitchen and the dining room. We were waiting on this, so we got to get this started because that's part of the process that has to be done before we start doing the kitchen cabinets that come in a little over a week from now. So that is what these are. These are those tiles. So the replacement tiles for the 60 by 120 tiles that were defective, and these are 60 by 60 and a different brand. The name of this company is RT, I believe. I think I showed you these in Wilcon when I went to Wilcon. That's the good news. The bad news is, you remember those 6 doors that was supposed to come with the shipment? There are no doors in the shipment, so we got 6 doors floating around somewhere. Well, anyway, you know what time it is? It's that time again. It's time for some shout-outs today. We have a few birthday shout-outs. And for today, which today I believe is the 27th, I'm pretty sure it's the 27th. Let's look at the old phone. The old phone says it is the 27th. And our first shout-out goes to the daughter of Ryan Santos. And Ryan said, will you please wish my daughter a happy birthday today? And his daughter's name is Lauren Nathalie. And I understand she is an avid fan of My PI Dream. And I love it when we get some, you know, our women and lady user base is growing a little bit here. So I hope there's something that's interesting here on the site for the ladies as well as the men for the building. So anyway, I want to wish you a happy birthday, Lauren. Well, anyway, I have one for tomorrow, which is going to be November 28th. It's probably going to be today, November 28th, because today is probably going to be tomorrow, because I'm going to upload this tomorrow. If you're as confused as I am right now, then we're all good. There's no problem there. But anyway, this is for Lars Garcia. And Lars is an OFW working in Medina, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And we thank you for your service over there and helping your family back out at home here in the Philippines. So anyway, happy birthday, Lars. So anyway, the next shout out, I thought it was a birthday shout out, but it's not. It's an anniversary shout out. And I don't do month anniversary shout outs, but this one is so close. It's the it's the 11th month, and by the time this date is next month, we will probably be done with Villa Feliz, and we probably won't be doing any of the shout outs for the Villa Feliz series anyway. So anyway, this is for Steve and Melody Roberts, who is celebrating their 11th month anniversary. Hey, quiet. Let me finish it. Hey, stop. So anyway, happy anniversary to the two of you guys. And you thought PPR pipe was only good for hot and cold water, but did you know it can be used for a dog chew toy also? Well, it's the end of the business day, and I have a feeling these guys are going to have fun. They loaded up all the tile. Remember, the old tile going out, the new tile is here, taking the place of the ones that have the defects. So anyway, this isn't compacted yet. We haven't compacted this gravel right here. You can see they're already struggling just a little bit right there. So this loaded up with the real heavy tiles, and I hope they're able to pull out fine and get across the sidewalk. So anyway, I'm going to close for today. And I'm going to do a quick wrap-up of what got done today. And again, I'm not going to go through all the rooms again today, because it's starting to get dark. And we'll just, tomorrow morning, we'll take up where we left off today. But what I didn't talk about today was the guys that were doing the tin works. We had tin works being done, and they started over here on this side. That's why they left the scaffolding up here. And the tin works are for the soffit. So we had a soffit team working today. And what else did we have? We'll start from the second floor. Second floor, we also had the guy working in the master CR, the master bedroom bathroom area, doing the vanity inside there. Also working on the doors for the breakfast nook, the shelf and cabinet area that was being done. Cleaning up of the lanai on the second floor off the master bedroom, getting all the water off, getting it cleaned up, because that's going to have tiles very, very soon. That's what these tiles are over here. And you saw also on, we'll go down to the first floor. In the first floor, tile. We will walk inside there, because I think we got about around a dozen tiles. So let's take a look at those. So that's the tiles that are for that. And we're going to use that same tile pattern in 5 different places on the house. It's an outdoorsy kind of a tile. It's neutral. It works very well because it's a terracotta kind of a color, and works very well with outdoors and even the sunroom. So we're going to do it for this area right here. We're going to do it for the sunroom. We're going to do it for the front porch. We're going to do it for the lanai up here. And we made that decision today that we're going to use it for the steps also. We're going to integrate both the ceramic tiles with the pebble and make it nice and smooth, and where it has a nice finish along the edge on the outside of the stairs. So that's some of the stuff that got done on the first floor. And down in the basement was, we finished up those tiles inside the CR on the inside around the windows where the glass blocks were. I asked Ding also to make sure that he gets the Portland cement just at the top of the glass block on the outside on the stairway walking up. I asked him to finish that. It's just a little bit and it needs to be done to finish that off. And we're still cleaning up grout inside that room inside there. And the rest of the day, everybody was spent doing painting, either painting or sanding of some of the ceiling down there. And then we also had the on the outside of the house today, we had the precast guys. Precast guys were working. You see what they've gotten so here on this one right here, the framing that goes up and around over the master bedroom big window and around the dining room window right here. And it will be closed off. I can see already they've got it shipped. It'll be closed off here, and I imagine since it's closed off here, it's going to be closed off around there and then on the top as well. And I don't know what else other surprises they have. We have a lot of precast material out there, and I don't seem to remember all the things that we had inside the drawing, but every time I see them do it, I get excited. The precast makes the house, the face of the house on any side, look really nice. And I'm sure there was some other stuff that, the sidewalk. I gotta show you something with the sidewalk. Let's go over and take a look at the sidewalk. This is the repair of the sidewalk. This is where we had remember when we had the excavator, all the heavy equipment that was doing all of the movement of the soil in the backyard? Well, they kind of destroyed our side. There was really nothing. All these broken pieces right here, this whole sidewalk was destroyed. But it was fragmented. It was like this, and it was fragmented all over here, and the same on this side over here. So the guy that came out, I assumed he was going to do what you would normally do. Normally what you find the edge of where it's broken, like right here, instead of doing this kind of patch, you would go a little bit further. You would cut a perfect straight connection, and you would make a full block. Even if you have to go another full block over, you would never do this. But this is better than what we had earlier. I came outside, I was like, you cannot do this. This is our front yard. And I think I took a picture. Let me show you a picture of the way it was. And I said, no, it's totally unacceptable. You can't do that on the outside of the yard. So this is what we did, and this is a lot better than the first go around here. So we got that taken care of as well. And that's most of what went on today. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and it's going to be build day 246. It's build day 246 on the construction schedule out here at Villa Feliz. And tomorrow is going to be a lot of the same stuff today, but it's probably going to be more and more of the tiling work. I can't wait to get all these tiles in. What I asked my builder also to do is to focus a lot on, we have to focus on the great room, that new tile that we just received today. The great room, the dining room, and the kitchen. We need to get that tile in because we take delivery of our kitchen cabinet in maybe a week to 10 days is when they're going to come to start doing the installation. And we have to have the floor done for them to set it on top of the floor to give us the proper levelness. That's the way you should do it. That's the way it really has to be done like that. So anyway, I hope tomorrow we start in the center of the great room and start working our way in that entire area. They could do that whole area in about around 3 days if they focus on that and they have multiple people working on it. So that's what I'm hoping for. So anyway, that's it for today, and I'm gonna pack up, go back to my apartment with no internet, edit my video for today, and then come in tomorrow morning and upload to you bright and early in the morning. Hopefully it's not too much of a delay. So until tomorrow, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up, please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You will be subscribed and you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. And by the way, thank you for all the people who have been sending in such wonderful comments and a very positive energy that's helping me survive each and every one of these little issues that I have inside this place. I tell you, if I didn't have all of you out there and I had to deal with this all by myself, I probably would be pulling my hair out, the little bit of hair that I still do have left on my head. So anyway, I want to thank each and every one of you for the positive reinforcement that I get from you on a daily basis. So again, until tomorrow, you have a wonderful and blessed day. Where are you going? Hey, where are you going? Marianne, come here. Come here. Where are you going?